Well, guys, got some big news. Excuse the mess here, but A-Bomb is getting TBM equipped. So I got some new brakes. I'm gonna be putting them on in this video, showing you kind of the difference. Not really a fair comparison. These aerospace ones really need rebuilt and they drag a lot. I'll show you that after we get through the intro. So I don't even have these hooked up. They won't even spin a full revolution. So I'm hoping that the switch to TBMs will fix that. It could be I have my caliper shimmed. I mean, ultimately I was looking at rebuilding these, going through the hassle rebuilding it, and these popped up, these TBMs popped up used. They're lighter, they're like significantly lighter. I didn't think there would be that much difference, but from what I remember, these weighing to these, I thought the box wasn't even full. The box that they came in had all the parts in it, and it was like, for as big of a box as it was, I thought these were like I said, I thought it was like gonna be like one side or something, but yeah. So I don't think I'm gonna bother weighing them. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just put it in the video afterwards, tell you guys what they weigh if you trust me. So either way, I'm gonna tear this off. I showed you guys a spin test. Put these ones on and spin them. Hopefully it's better. Alright guys, back in real time now. I really need to get a shim kit. As you can tell, got kind of bad lighting right here, but the rotor is definitely like way offset towards the inside. So I've got to stack a couple shims in here. When I do, that will bring this over a little bit. It spins way better, but obviously the caliper's offset, so it's not going to be perfect until I get those shims. I have some floating around somewhere from my strange rear kit. I don't know if they're the same. I'll have to call and get some. They're not expensive, so I'll get a shim kit coming, and yeah, this car is now TBM equipped. Super nice set of brakes. These things are just wildly light. I am gonna take the parts in and weigh them for you guys to see what like a aerospace kit versus, you know, basically this side versus the other side that I haven't put on yet, and tell you guys how heavy they are. Excuse me. But for now, I'm gonna assemble this and get some poser shots. Alright guys, so I got the TBMs on both sides. I got my fender off. I'm gonna attach a picture of it sitting on the ground with the fender on so you guys can see the ride height on it. But I do have them on both sides. I did scale them versus the aerospace brakes. These things per side weighed 13.4 and are weighted on this scale here. The TBMs weighed 8.8, which I don't know if that is the bottom limitation of this scale. Roughly 5 pounds per side, 10 pounds across the front. So I think it was like 9.6. I might be a little off on my math there, but definitely a benefit. Still haven't got my shims on. I just left the calipers on loose, and then I will shim them once I get some shims. I'm just kind of haven't ordered them. I ordered a couple other things today, and I'm also working on the hot side, which I've been dreading. I'm just not good at stainless welding, so I'm not gonna take you guys in super close, but you know, one wastegate's on there, and I gotta basically plumb the other one in on this runner here, and then you know, point it down. We're really not that far off of starting it, other than I gotta plumb the fuel up to the top, and I've got to wire it. I've got a Fuel Tech FT600 that I'm going to be putting in here. I tried to buy a dash mount today for the FT dash slash, it's all one, the ECU is all one. But they don't have the one with the wideband nano mount, so I guess I'm either waiting until you can tell me when I can get the one with the nano, because I also need the nano mount, or I don't really know what I'm going to do. I might buy it without the mount and then mount the nano elsewhere, I guess, until I can get one. But yeah, next video I'll probably be either working on this or starting wiring or plumbing. I'm trying to get some stuff around so that I can get started on it. I bought a kit from Monkey Fab for like all the plugs. I've got a flying lead harness for the Fuel Tech. I've got my wideband nano up here on top of the car somewhere. Maybe I move, oh, right here it is. So yeah, hopefully in the next month or so this thing fires up, and then get it buttoned up enough to where I can put a CO2 thing on, put the fender on, mount the exhaust, and get it plumbed and wired enough to where I can send it up to Kenny Dangler at Northern Performance and have him put it on the dyno and make everything roughed in as far as fuel, so I don't have to try to street tune something that's potentially going to make 1400 wheel. So that's the goal anyways. So I appreciate all you guys watching. Thank you guys for subscribing, following me, commenting, all that stuff. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.